In the case of nuclear or radiological fallout, people living around potential targets. You shouldn't leave your shelter until officials say so.
This is the emergency broadcast system. This is not a test. Repeat, this is not a test. Citizens are advised to take the following steps. Stay alert to news media events or local emergency alert notifications.
All right. You guys ready to push the big red button?
Never.
For the final time.
The final time? What?
No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Maybe. Who knows? Who knows what's
it's
about
the
to
series finale of the big red button.
So,
can't.
could be, depending on what things you guys make. And today we have the shiniest dome this side of the Dimmadome, Gotfree, played by our even shinier William Murphy. Hi, William. How are you doing today?
In the flesh, ladies. Well, no, I'm woefully devoid of that. But in the chrome, ladies and gentlemen.
How are things over there, Gotfree? How are we feeling today?
Oh, well, I have been appropriately jostled, and I'm attempting to buff out some of my preliminary scratches because I have an unfortunate feeling that more are inbound. Based off of the maniacal glint in the Game Masters, as we lead into this evening, but I'm trying to stay positive as my circuits will allow me.
It's a new glass eye that I got. It's extra shiny. So,
extra glinty.
It is glinty and minty. We also have the crustiest of the crusty, Houston McKinley, played by the creamiest of the creamies, Cody Murphy.
Gross. I'm uncomfortable. So many liquids in you flesh.
How are you doing over there, Houston McKinley? How are things?
Look, I'm just tired. I did some things in the last few episodes that, frankly, I hope the editor here will just edit out, and we just don't talk about it. We don't talk about it anymore. When you live, you live as long as I have. Yeah. The thoughts come into your head. They don't make any sense. They don't make any sense. This brain is not supposed to work for this long.
We also have the dinger of zingers, Jake Winger, with us, played by the zingiest of the zingers, Alex Christian. Jake, how's it going?
Well, I found out that Jake shares a birthday with a very famous serial killer, Ted Bundy, and I don't know what to do with this information, which you would learn if you listen to any of our sister shows. But
that's true.
I'm glad to be here. Actually, I'm not glad to be here. I'm, as of last episode, I'm sitting inside a Winnebago getting shot at, I think. And I'm really not sure what I did to deserve this. Yeah, so
Oh, dear.
It could be a really bad night for me if, things go the way they go.
It could be. Speaking of killing,
there it goes again.
Last episode, we made some headway, kind of. You guys met up with Mr. Claus. All of the super mutants are together at last. We were meeting just north of Dust Ridge in Harrison. And as you guys show up, there's a pile of bodies, and our friend, the man who lives, the ghoul that lives in the library, he was shot. And we had to try to bring him back, stabilize him in some way. You guys used some very
we'll call it
alternative medicines. Houston McKinley tried to give True Love's kiss which just was a dusty mess and didn't do anything except confirm that there is no magic in the wasteland. And true love comes in all shapes and sizes, but does not bring anyone back from a horrific wound. You guys did eventually search and find enough medicine to actually give a transfusion of ghoulish blood. So True Love's first transfusion was what stabilized him in our world. So you guys were doing great, celebrating the fact that you saved your buddy, planning our assault on the cannibals. And while you guys were planning this, Jake Winger was kidnapped by the cannibals themselves and was taken away in a Wendigo Winnebago. And you guys saddled up in a vertibird, chased them down. And while you guys were in the vertibird, you did find that there is a secret gift from Mr. Claus himself, a mini nuke and mini nuke launcher. But as you guys were fighting the Winnebago of Wendigo Doom, you were shot down, and both the Winnebago and the vertibird crashed pretty hard, and that is where we left off on our last episode. So you guys are just like within eyesight of Mitten Point, strewn about the wasteland in varying degrees of disrepair, maybe dying. We do not know.
So,
and this is where we are today, fellas.
Giving Gotfree a nuke. What could go wrong here?
I actually think I'm related to that nuke. For being honest, the resemblance
you
is...
do have the
is
same
kind
fins.
Uncanny.
You have similar fins.
We do. Yes, we do.
This is going on.
We have crashed. We are currently under assault. Set the scene for me, please. There, Game
Yes.
Master.
So, for those of you that are paying attention to the map, you guys are two of you are two of you are by a crashed vertibird. You were thrown from the wreckage as it hit the ground. Have kind of regained your senses, and as you look around, there's blood all over the gravel and the dirt and the grit. It is in the middle of the night. You look around, you can see the shapes of the super mutants starting to get up, and they are in varying degrees of injury. And across the way, across the road, flipped over on its side is a Winnebago that is currently on fire, and all around it are bodies thrown about of what looks like the cannibals. Some of them are moving, some of them are on fire, some of them are starting to stand, and amongst those we have Jake Winger, who has also regained consciousness, but is also injured as well. Everyone has sustained injuries in this fall. You still have on you, luckily, based on luck points alone, the gear that you had before. And Jake Winger is now free. He is no longer in his bindings. If you remember the last episode, you had gotten free right before chaos ensued and the Winnebago flipped over. So we're starting with you guys and the super mutants and the cannibals all starting to realize you're staring at each other across the road from each other. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that you can see cannibals who are also in varying degrees of injury, who are starting to wake up and are fairly angry at the fact that you tried to murder them all, and you're taking away their prize, Jake Winger.
All
what
right,
do you guys do?
I am on the other side of the road from the group.
Yes.
The group is over here. I'm over here, and the
Correct.
cannibals are through this section.
Yes.
North of me.
Yeah.
I want to try and make a mad dash to the group,
Mad dash?
if possible.
What is our current state of injury? Are any of us incapacitated from moving?
It does look like
Are we at any sort of disadvantage?
Mr. Claus has not. He's moving. He's not dead, but he is not like on his feet. So he is not going to be active this round of combat. It does look like Gotfree has sustained 3 points of damage. It looks like Grumbly has sustained 11, Honkin 11, Jake Winger has sustained 5. Jeremy has sustained 18 points of damage. Munchie 11.
Not Jeremy.
Not Jeremy.
Sloppy 5. Snorty 18, Stompy 4, and
me?
Houston 7 out of 14. We have to go in order based on everybody's quickness. And so since Mr. Claus is not up yet, it is Godfrey's. Gotfree has the next initiative, highest initiative score.
Oh dear. Okay. Obviously, I would like to make an attempt to run to Master Winger's aid.
Okay.
Because he is currently surrounded by miscreants, and they are currently coming too. How far can I move in a mad dash to his aid?
A mad dash, you could make it to the other side of the road, but not quite all the way to Mr. Winger.
All right. I would like to. Am I able to move myself?
You can, or I can move you if you would like. I can pick you up like a little baby.
Pick up my proverbial character and drop me as close to Master Wing as I possibly
So that is about as far as you've made it. So that is your major action. Would you like to take any sort of minor action? Oh, and I'm sorry, you have a major action left. That was your minor action move. Now you can take
Moving was my...
yes.
What am I able to do for my major action?
You can attack. You can defend yourself, which gives you a little more boost to any sort of incoming attacks to you. You can apply first aid. You can just pass your turn. You can rally, which is going to kind of help you make a better test next time. You can ready an item if you'd like. So if you were wanting to get a can of flamer fuel out of your self, you could do that.
Could I somehow alert Master Winger as to my location in a way that would not also alert them, the cannibals, as to my location? Caw-caw!
There you go. I was going to say you can make your famous bird sounds. You could also sprint, which takes up a minor and major action, and you can travel double the zones.
I want to sprint to... Can I sprint all the way to Master Winger's aid?
Yes.
Like, can I get to his side?
You can get to his side, but then you'll have nothing else you can do.
That is okay. My goal is his protection. So
Are you going to hide? I'll let you decide where you are in conjunction to him physically. In front, behind, on top, below.
I am standing shoulder to shoulder with Master Winger.
All right.
I mean, I on top of him? Is he lying down? What?
He is.
Can I? I will stand in front of him.
In front of him, okay.
In front.
I got you. In the front. There we go. All right. So it is now one of the cult members' turn. So they were laying prone, so they have to stand up, which is going to, take one of their minor actions, and now they're going to move closer to you guys. They don't quite make it there, but they are getting dangerously cheesy to you guys. This one saw their opportunity to go for some of the downed super mutants, so he's going to run towards the vertibird. This one sees his opportunity to rush you guys, and he makes an attack on Gotfree.
Do I do some sort of saving throw? Or is it just I have to grin and bear it and take it like a robot?
You'll have to take it like a robot. So let's see what we got.
Blast!
Oh, he does make an attack. Hits.
I've been listening to too much Critical Role. I know that a 1 is...
Gotfree has taken considerable damage. You You did resist partially the attack that he used. He whipped out his ripper and engages it and slashes it down on our robotic friend here, and he slashes one of your arms, and you have sustained heavy damage to your left robotic pincer arm. You're still in the fight, but you only have 4 health points left.
What did I start with?
You were already fairly hurt to start with. So seeing that you have been taken care of and are thoroughly distracted, our other cult members are starting to converge on our buddies to the east. But that also means we have Mr. Claus, who is down right now, and if they all converge on him, they may kill him if they can catch him off guard.
No, I shouldn't have got attached.
Grumbly uses his turn to stand up and to start moving towards the action as well.
Oh my gosh.
Boys are up towards the front of the vertibird. So they are fairly melee focused. So Grumbly makes his turn.
Oh my gosh.
Honkin rushes beside his brother in arms and brother in the vat to make his attack on. He's going to use his board. Oh, he hits him in the middle of his guts. Oh, and he has sustained heavy damage. He has 1 HP left. So that cult member is hurting pretty bad. Jake Winger, you're up. And you're up on your feet.
Gotfree is almost dead, so I have a cult member directly in front of me. I want to take my pistol, and I would like to aim at that cult member, aim down the barrel, and I'm like, you don't hurt Gotfree. Come on.
All right. It looks like you did hit him in the leg.
Okay. Big money, big money, big money.
Oh, he did. He resisted.
Son of a gun.
You hit him. You shot him, and it grazed his torso there.
They're too tough.
They are very tough. And also, you're heavily injured, so this is going to throw your aim off. And you're a little spooked, because they were going to take you to sacrifice you. So it only makes sense, you know.
All right, and then with my... Wow, I didn't mean to do all that. With my next move, with my minor, can I help pull Gotfree back away from the raider?
You cannot.
Okay.
It's Jeremy's turn to kick out into the fray.
Jeremy.
So, Mr. Reliable, Jeremy, he's hurting pretty bad. He has 18 points of damage, so he's kind of wibbly and a little wobbly. So he's going to take a shot with his pipe or his bolt action pipe rifle at one of the raiders. The two that he's actually fighting with his brothers in arms.
He's going to aim all the way over there, and I can't hit the guy in front of me.
Well, he's got a rifle, and he's aiming at the one closest to him, even though it is slightly far. Oh, he killed him. He shoots him, and like he blasts the daylights out of him, and you just see the cultist hit his knees and slump over onto his side. So we do have one cult member down, and it is now Munchie's turn. Munchie's got the munchies for killing cultists that have went after his family. So he is going to make a run for it. He's going to try to knock this guy out of the park with his trusty board. He's going to use his board to hit this guy in his gourd. Did that work?
I think.
Board. Go to the board. Get the board.
Oh, and he killed him. He hit him so hard that the cultist actually left his feet and his soul left his body for a second before they both hit the ground.
Nice.
And they are no longer moving. So we have two of these dirty scoundrels down for the count. Now it's Sloppy's turn. Hopefully he won't live up to his name and he'll get some things done. So he's going to...
It's going to go sloppy on his moppy.
That's sloppy on his moppy, as they say as they say in the vault, probably. We can say whatever we want to right now. So he's going to take aim
I hated that, but all right.
at cult member number 5. So he gets on one knee and he shoots and he makes contact and he is heavily damaged and he is not doing very well whatsoever. Cult member 5 is now at half of what he used to be. He's half the man or woman. It's hard to tell with their hoods up that he used to be. Snorty doing the same thing because he likes to follow his older brother Sloppy in everything that he does. He takes aim as well, doing exactly what his brother in arms and brother in the vault did, and he kills one more. So far, the super mutants are schooling these dastardly men.
They're
And
pulling
women.
my copper-plated chestnuts out of the proverbial fire.
I didn't know they were copper-plated. That's something I knew. Stompy looks up and sees that you two are in dire straits, and so he raises his head and he says,
Little Peanut, I'm coming to help you.
and he takes off sprinting, and he makes it about halfway across the road before Houston takes action. Houston, what is we doing, son?
I go for what we call in the biz a kamikaze run.
I love it. Where are we kamikazing to?
I take my old iron pin
Yeah.
and I yell, "For Klazetsky and for Dustridge!" And I just charge.
So he takes off
And I
running.
am like running so absurdly. They don't know how to respond to this.
Is that what happened?
Houston, I'm going to need you to make a roll for me. I'm going to let you make a roll. I need you to make a charisma and let's do a charisma and an athletics roll. Your charisma's 10, athletics is a 1. That's 2 20s. Give me 2 20s. Yep.
A 19.
Ooh, that's a bad one.
No.
Bad. We count on the opposite in this
that's not
world.
And a 13. Oh boy.
So he starts off, blitzing across this expansive
I've
road.
never seen him move so fast.
And he is like, it sounds like a raging dry fire just cracking and popping as he's going. But he does get slightly winded when he makes it on the other side of the road.
I told him to quit smoking.
I literally smoked meat.
That's true. Mr. Claus is stirring and he gets up on one knee and it looks like he's starting to gain his composure. But that's about as far as he can make it. He's not doing great. He doesn't look like he's in any sort of mortal peril, but he's taken him longer. The front of the vertibird hit first, and that is where he was at, and his couch that he was using as a cockpit did not fare well.
Oh.
So
Was
Gotfree,
it a futon?
it was. Gotfree, what are we doing? You got 3 on you. 1 is right up against you, and you have 2 that are kind of flanking behind.
The one right up against me, that's cult member 3.
Yeah.
I like his current health status. I would like to attempt to light him on fire with my flamethrower.
Boy,
Oh, my.
that makes me excited in the best possible way.
Your fire is in your jellies.
That's right. So you're going to use your flamer.
Yeah, I will do
Okay.
it. Just a 2d20.
Dun, 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 dun,
Oh,
dun,
a
dun,
miss.
No, what did they roll? How did they?
Not good. So you shoot flames, and they go kind of wide. He felt the heat, but it did not burn his meat. It just lights up the area, and you can see the drying blood on the ground, the horrific gore. It's a swing and a miss, a flame and a miss. Cult member 1 kind of shirks back at the flames, but he tries to make a wide cut around to Jake. and he has Jake in his sights.
No.
He's got his ripper out, and he's ready to rip him a new one. Let's see how well you fare. Oh, he hits. So he swings down pretty hard, and he hits him right in his left leg. Oh boy, you take heavy damage, and your leg is bleeding pretty bad, and you're very shaky on your one good leg at this point, and you are soaking your pants with pee and blood right now.
My leg.
Cult member 3 taking the advantage of being so close to his prey, Gotfree, pulls out his ripper.
It's never a good sign when it's called a ripper.
No.
Is not. And he does no damage because he just glances off of Godfrey's carapace.
Nice.
Leaving scars and dings, but none the worse for wear.
My heart is beating so fast right now.
Cult member 6 sees his opportunity to take off running towards Houston, and he whips out his ripper. And I
Gross.
whipped out his ripper and goes to make jerky out of old Mr. McKinley. And he cracks him right in the torso, and it just buzzes through his jacket into his crispity, crunchity, nougaty middle.
Oh my gosh.
And he does horrible damage. Houston is not doing well. One more attack, and Houston is done for. Cameraman is. Yeah, we may lose. We may lose Houston. Grumbly, seeing that his.
You're just going to drop that into the conversation so casually.
Listen,
I mean, he may be gone.
The rolls are the rolls. Yeah, Houston, we may have a problem.
This is going poorly, guys.
Beef Jerky Man! Hold still. I'm coming to help you.
It takes the Game Master a little bit longer to click all of the buttons that he has, but Grumbly gets out into the road, takes a knee and aims very carefully, and he takes a shot at the cultist who is harassing his best little Beef Jerky Man friend who writes his favorite bedtime stories. And he takes a shot. Oh, he is bleeding heavily. This cult member is almost dead. He's not quite dead, but he's getting there for sure.
Hopefully preoccupied.
Yes, he is the most of the preoccupieds. Almost post-occupied at this point. Honkin also taking shots to save his best Beef Jerky Man, and he kills him. Blasts him. Years of target practice in the vault has paid off, because we are now down to just a few cult members. Jake, my vault friend, my vault minion, what is it that you have to do?
Okay, so let's see here. What is the health level? Cult member 1 is...
Cult member 1 is doing very well for himself.
Crap. And he's going to come after me again. I am going to grab my... Let's go with the 44. That's all I can use. I'm aiming the 44 at him.
All right. You also have a switchblade, just so you know.
You know what? Let's go for it.
Are you going to switchblade him?
Yeah, but I also want to use a luck point here.
Okay.
And I'm hoping that I can hit
forgot we had those.
I know. I want to use a luck point and target like a carotid artery, like hope that just I can hit something good.
So you're gonna aim for his head. Like his
Why
neck.
his artery?
Yeah.
Why not his brain?
Head, brain, neck, all the same, right? Like that's the plan here.
Just for his just his head.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So let's see what happens.
That's good.
You make a hit.
That's leg with a luck point.
Yeah, let's try this again. Hold on. So you did 2 damage.
Come on.
You did 2 damage to this cult member, which isn't.
What does the luck point get him? Where did the luck point factor in here?
He can aim, like he can make an aimed hit. So he can aim specifically for an area, which is what he did.
He spent the point, rolled well, and hit his leg.
The first roll did pretty good. The second roll did not do very good. So he did hit him. He just didn't hit him very hard.
All right.
So the cult member, so he's down to half health. Jeremy, seeing that his best little peanut, the best peanut he's probably had in a while, which sounds weird after you say it that many times, he decides he's going to take a shot, but he's going to have to be extra careful because this cultist is very close. So he's going to have to make a special roll to make sure he doesn't hit his little peanut roll.
Little peanuts!
Right.
Get out of the way! Duck your little peanutty head!
Alright, so he's going for it. Go for it, Jeremy. Oh, that was a good hit. Oh, he partially resisted it, though. But that's okay. That's what we're here for. Munchie, falling in suit, knowing that he can't make it far enough to blast this guy with his board, is going to take a shot as well. But he's going to take a shot at the one that's closest to Gotfree, because Gotfree is also in mortal digital peril. Oh, and he kills him. Yes. We have one left. Let's see if Sloppy can get his act together and he can take a crack at ye old Cannibal. Cannibal Cruz. He takes aim. He puts his big old chonky finger and he kills him. We have no more cultists standing anymore. So we look around. All of the cultists look like they are now down for the count. If they are not completely dead, they are just gurgling in the process of dying. So we start doing like pat checks to see who's bleeding, who's pooped, who has peed on themselves, and who may be dying.
Who is the most mortally wounded?
The most mortally wounded out of your party. Let's see, Gotfree, you have 4 hit points left. Let's see, some of the boys are doing pretty bad. Jake, you have 7 hit points out of 12. And we have Houston with 3 hit points left.
Oh my gosh, we have got to heal Houston. I have, I'm not even close in turns. Sloppy. I can't go out of turn yet, can I?
Combat's over.
In my inventory, I have some purified water, and that can give health. It'll heal 3 HP. So I lean over and I cradle Houston's leathery head, and I push back his pork pie hat, and I just hold him under my arm.
My worst nightmare.
Houston, here, and I grab the water bottle and I just slowly pour it into his mouth, just gently.
What are you doing?
Drink, you idiot, drink. Drink up.
So he blubbers and schlubbers. Houston, what's going on here while you're being caressed by Jake Winger?
I am deeply disturbed. A shadow has engulfed me that makes me feel weird sensations right now.
You are deeply disturbed right now. You
Houston,
tried to
I
heal someone with true
my
love's
thumb,
kiss.
like a mom, and I just rub it up.
Maybe
his
it'll
nose.
work this time.
Yes,
Oh,
Master Winger,
gosh,
kiss
No,
him.
I'm not gonna kiss
Kiss
him.
him,
That's
kill me
weird.
now.
That's
Kiss
weird.
him.
That's weird.
It tried
That's
last.
weird.
It worked last time almost.
I'm not kissing him. He's alive still. He doesn't need CPR. He needs to drink his
This
water.
should be entertaining.
Drink.
Well, can a cannibal eat me right now, please?
Drink the water.
Stop.
Drink the
We
water.
killed them all. You're welcome.
Little peanuts, what are you doing to Jerky Man?
I'm making him drink the water so he can heal up.
Does water work that way? I've never drank a wound away. Does it work different on radioactive man? They're different than with,
In our
super
world, it
mutant
does.
regular. Okay. I mean, what you could do, maybe search cannibals, see if maybe medicine stim packs around, maybe in Winnebago.
Yes, do the obvious.
But I have
thing.
something on me and he needs help right now. We'll get there. The problem is he has no
I will
nose
do
because
that.
he's a ghoul, and so it's just the nose socket. So it's me just rubbing gently up.
Yeah, it's just rubbing hard bone.
It's what my mom would do in the vault.
In the before times, I had a buddy named Ralph Stanley. In the before times. And he made the best cups imaginable. They were basically weapons. If I had one of those cups, I would bludgeon you upside the head right now.
Houston, now is not the time.
so
Drink
many
and
cups.
heal for 3. Fine. If he's not going to drink it, I drink it. I go, you know what? Fine. You ungrateful little piece of jerky. And I drink the water for 3 HP. I drink it.
You son of a winger.
I just drop him. I just let him fall straight down, okay? Okay, fine. That's the way you want to be. I tried. I drank it.
I would like to hover over to the mutilated bodies of our assailants and search for medicines, for stim packs, for, robot repair, preferably.
Okay.
First, I'd like to find that first.
I do believe you have. I thought somebody had a kit for robots. Do they not?
I can look.
I thought for sure.
I thought we did too, but in my inventory, I have a bobby pin. I actually have 6 of those. Colnex, a flame fuel, multi-tool, pincer arm attachment, and some standard plating.
Guess not.
And that's it.
I guess not. So you go to search, and I'm going to need you to do a perception and survival.
Probably survival, because we're all dying.
Perception.
All right, perception and survival. What was mine?
We're dying every day.
I have 3 eyes, so I'm probably really good at perceiving. 7 and survival 2, so I need 9.
Ooh,
6.
that's a good one.
That's my robot boy.
Again.
That's
and
not a good one. So while
No.
you're hovering around, looking around, seeing what you've found, you do find 2 stim packs, but no robot repair kits.
Blast.
Give me that stim pack.
What do you want to do with them?
yes.
You have them, Gotfree. You do with them what you will.
No, I would like. Let's see. Master Winger is doing okay. He has 7 hit points left, correct?
I healed up, so
Yes.
I'm doing a little better.
He did heal a little bit. He now has.
Yes, because he very selfishly drank.
Yes.
No,
his-
because Houston
his water.
very
His 8 left.
ungratefully didn't accept the
That's
water.
'cause
and
you were
You did not
Bridling
ask
me
for
like
consent.
your
he
ass.
was dying.
I would like to administer 1 stim
There's a
pack.
whole law about this, by the way.
I would like to administer 1 stim pack to Master McKinley.
Thank you.
So.
And then I would like to hover over and administer it to Mr. Claus.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes, he's not. The number of times that he has saved our skin, I would like to have him around a little bit longer. And rumor has it he's not doing very well.
This is
So
true.
you
I
stim
did
packed
not expect
Houston, and you stimpacked Mr. Claus, but you did not stimpack your other human companion?
Yes, but you're.
No, I get
Safety in numbers and
No,
safety
I
with
get it.
large beings.
Large burly men.
I get it.
I mean, feel free to go over and inspect and see what you find as well.
That's true. I mean, we don't have.
I don't know what was his state, Mr. Claus. What was
Mr.
his
Claus,
hit point level? I probably
he
should
had
ask
only
that first.
suffered 8 wounds, 8 hit points out of 48 because he is a super mutant behemoth.
Oh my! Never mind.
So you
Never mind.
When did this become an ensemble?
But I've already done it, haven't I?
So you almost injected Mr. Claus and realized that he's actually doing way better than you thought. So what are you gonna do with this last stim pack?
He is doing way better than the game master led us to believe. I thought the man was like gurgling out onto the ground. All right, I'll give it to Jake.
All right, so we'll
Give it to my other fleshy companion.
We'll give this to Jacob,
My boy.
Jacoby, and
Make him
Winger.
roll. Make him roll, and if he fails, he accidentally destroys the stim pack.
I could, but that's too much math. So it does fully heal Mr. Winger, and it looks like
Dagnabbit.
Houston is still not doing great. You're about at half of your
You could have given me
normal-
another stim pack.
Another stim pack? You're at 3. You have 3 hit points taken away out of 12. So you guys are doing pretty good. The boys, not so much.
Jeez.
So you guys are fairly stabilized. The boys are kind of patting around and they are looking okay.
Yeah.
But I'm going to need you guys to all 3 do some rolls for me.
All right.
Oh dear.
Rolling. Based
I'm
on
Can I ask
based
what
on
we're
what,
rolling
by the
for,
way?
or is it for the sake of?
our perception, and I'm going to need a survival for this one. We're doing.
And 3, so I need an 8.
Yep. You need an 8.
9. Perception and survival. Ooh, 3. 15.
Gotfree, not so great. You get 2, so you all 3 get to roll again.
9. I needed
Okay.
a 9.
Yeah.
And a 2. There we go.
Oh, a 2. Fancy, fancy. Houston, it is you. You need to roll as well.
A 5. Where
Yes,
was that
sir.
roll?
Number 5. Okay. You needed a 2. You need a 2 or better. So not so great so
Oh,
far.
my.
Try one more
Did
for
he
me there,
lose his
Houston.
eyes? Why does he need the 2 or better?
His survival is 0 and a 10. So
Oh.
Houston is looking around and he doesn't see much of anything. But he also took a lot of damage, so he's kind of rattled and a little spooked.
And a little dehydrated
because the
because he
cannibals-
wouldn't drink the water.
That's true. Jake also got a little bit in his nostril cavity, so he's just got a little sinus pressure going on.
He tried to feed it to
But
me
you
like a baby
guys-
bottle.
You hear something. Jake and Gotfree hear a noise coming from the north. And you see light coming from what looks like a big wall around Mitten Point, or where Mitten Point's supposed to be. As you look, you see dark figures coming out of a gate. And you see 1, and then you see 5, and then you see 20, and they just keep pouring out of the mouth of this gate. So we're looking at least 20 plus folk coming out of this gate. And by the looks of it, and your all's perceptive survival abilities, they are wearing the garb of the cultists. And the amount of noise that you guys have made is not done well. And since it is the middle of the night, it is easy to see the blazing light of what looks like torches and all kinds of different equipment pouring out with dozens and dozens of different cultists pouring out. Way more than what you just fought, way more than you have seen ever. And they all look angry, and they all look hungry, and they are all headed your way. And that is where we're going to end this episode of the Big Red Button.
No.
Who knows what's going to happen next time, fellas?
That's just
But
cruel.
I bet it's going to be juicy.
That's just cruel.
And I bet it's going to be crazy.
The juice won't come from me. I'm proudly juice free
I am-
inside.
Crushed physically by the Winnebago.
I don't have any juice. It's about 30% whiskey in here.
Who knows? Are the cannibals coming to try to collect the insurance on their Winnebago? Are they coming to skin you guys and use Gotfree as a tea kettle and Jake Winger as a little bit of meat? And are they going to use McKinley's head as an ashtray? Or are they?
Find out next time on the Big Red.
Wow. Yeah. Well, if this is your first time joining us, thank you for watching The Big Red Button. We are a production of the Grapefruit Network, and we are a sister show. We've got 2 other sister shows. One is A Doctor and a Lawyer Walk into a Bar. It's our pop culture chat show. This is our live action 2D20. We're basically role playing. Yeah, we're Dungeons and Dragons, but in the Fallout universe. So thanks for tagging along. If you like what you heard here, check out A Doctor and a Lawyer. And if you are a Potter fanatic like our resident Gotfree, we have Potter Plus as well, where he's breaking down all of the hubbub around the new HBO show.
He is breaking down, that's for sure.
He's breaking, yeah, it's in character.
Repeatedly. With every casting announcement, just tears.
And if you want to get on all of the sound effects, the music beds, some of the live conversation that's going on, that's happening on Riverside with our patrons. Our Patreon is linked, patreon.com/doctorandlawyer. And with that, I have been Jake Winger and may not be Jake Winger going forward at this rate.
And I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here is my handle, and here is my spout.
And I am the Game Master Dallas, and I will never die.
And I'm Houston, and I would probably rather be an ashtray at this point.
We'll see you guys next time. Maybe, or maybe not. Who's to say?
Bye.
Bye.